Norfolk brewing department. As last week's offering, all bottled up. We have got a raspberry that I've just literally put on and finished the minute I've picked this camera up. And next to it is a cherry, using the Morello cherries. The raspberry is also tinned raspberries in syrup, and the Melina Polish raspberry syrup. And then I've used 2 jars of Potter's malt extract that I had, which I think are 650 grams a piece. Didn't need to add any additional sugar. They've come out at 1060 and 1062. I just pitched a kit ale yeast split between the two, and you can hear glugging away. A Brewmaker 2-can kit. It's just the IPA, nothing done to that at all, just a standard recipe. And this afternoon's I have brewed up the other Finlander kit, and I've put in a 1.5 kilo of light malt extract mixed in with, let me check my sheet, 225 grams of crystal, 100 grams of chocolate malt, 1.5 kilos light malt extract, the Finlander kit, a teaspoon of nutmeg, some cinnamon, some coriander and some cloves. So, could taste awful or could be quite interesting. Anyway, I better set this camera up so I can carry on. Well, after the quick update, yes, it's Homebrew Wednesday number 44. Seem to be catching up to me age. Right, well, that was it. Busy brew day. I was going to do some over the weekend, but the migraine prevented much activity over the weekend, and I cracked on yesterday. Put the first one on, which is guggling away now. That's been in about 26 hours. And as I said, the other one's just been put in, and literally done the last 2 spare of the minute. I see the stuff there, I thought, oh, I've just got to get on and do it. So, bang, bang, double bang, boom. So, hopefully the old brew stocks will be building up pretty soon, as long as they all end up palatable. But better get on the old brew testing front now. Uncle Jonah's 1 kit challenge is finished. I'll do Sean from the Brewing Shed's last tipple, which is his Uncle Jonah 1 kit challenge, which I believe won the label. Seems it's got the criminal himself on there. Let's hope it doesn't explode. Plenty of smoke. Good sign we aren't covered in froth. Good looking. Well, my homebrew order also came in. And a little bit of sedimenti in there, I think. I'll cut off there. Nice big head. A bit of a hoppy ploppy aroma. We'll let that calm down. And I'll just give you an update of the table, which did prove a little bit of a saga to get, with liaising with the person who was a little bit elusive. I was beginning to get one of those little worrisome feelings you sometimes get with eBay items when people don't quite get what they was hoping and then bury their head in the sand and hope you're going to go away. But being a bit of a bulldog as I am, I managed to get it. So here's a clip of the new brewing acquisition in the shed. Well, here's the new table, the overhead gallows bracket with the shelf. Fortunately it came with some little rods, so the HLT, aka the catering boiler, can sit on the top, mash tun there. The tables are round about the same height, the feet are adjustable, so I should be able to get the two tables to the same height and put one end to end. So my mash tun's not precariously hanging on the end there. It does need a little bit come over at the clearance, which is on the point of tilt. I may take the hinges off the mash tun and just leave the lid loose. Make it a little bit easier. I can get my hose connected up. My sparge arm goes in the top. And there you can see the bits of my copper manifold. And the sparge arm just clips in on the lid rim. And just a washing machine hose control for flow rate. So we should be all good. While I was there, I also noticed another pot. So we're in negotiations at the minute for another big pot. Unfortunately I couldn't do a deal there and then, but I've messaged the lady to see if we can acquire another big pot from her that they used over their end. Right, that's it for the update on the brew shed. Or this little brew shed anyway. Well, so yeah, we've got more stainless steel benches and pots and pans than the average hospital kitchen. So, if there's ever a food famine and the supplies come in, at least I'll be ready to cook them. Let's tuck into Sean's Uncle Jonah 1 kit challenge, which was a Geordie winter warmer. Why, I'm on. Definitely some hops on the old bugle. Definitely hop forward. Primarily a little bit of bitterness coming in afterwards. Little bit of malt. Primarily the hop. I haven't been on the Brewing Shed website to see what your recipe was for this, but I presume you added additional hops. Not detecting the kit twang. Not yet anyway. Mind you, I did have a sip of the Melina raspberry syrup, which is still leaving a little bit of a twang. That was quite nice actually. I think the raspberry there is going to come out more tasty than the Morello cherries. That is not a bad pint. I'd be quite happy to sit on those and session away. I don't know. Where are we? I didn't put my spectacles on, but yeah, we have another acquisition. 4.5%. Jolly good. So don't lose me glasses now, just forget they're around the neck. Yeah, I like that one. Just the right sort of balance of hop with the malts. It's not a bad pint. In fact, I would say that's probably my favourite out of the lot. Next to the hop cider, which I've definitely got to do. I've done a couple of ciders, but I didn't hop them. I think they're more of a summery thing. Ooh. Right, you don't want to watch me drink a pint. I've lost my sheet. Malt extract times 6. No, times 5, because I've used one in the can. I've done a little bit of detective work, and you can't see. The expiry date is in Norwegian, not Norwegian, Finland, and Danish, Norwegian. No, I think it was Danish, not Norwegian. Anyway, I think they come from the same factory that produce the Finlander kits. Now I put that kit in, the Finlander kit, which I think they say that brews about a 4.5% beer if you run it up to 22 litres. They recommend 20. I short brewed the last one, went a little bit more than intended. This one I've added one of these and the crystal malt and the original can kit. Didn't add any sugars, maltodextrin or DME, just left it 2 can kit. Was expecting the ABV to come out higher, well not the ABV, the gravity. It only came out at 10.45. I was expecting a bigger beer than that, but not to worry. As long as you ferment out 4.5%, 4%, that'll still be a reasonable sessional full strength. It might just be in time for Christmas drinkies. If not, I've got the other Finlander, which should be conditioned by then and hopefully improved from last week's showing. So I got the tins, which weren't a bad bargain. I think they was £4 each, but they were slightly less than that when I bought 6, or you could buy 6 plus the 2 or something. I know you could buy 16 for 50 something quid. I didn't go that mad, but yeah, they seem okay as far as putting them in. Obviously what they come out like, but it is obviously a neutral. They're light malt extract, there's no hops in them, so you can add this, do some water, boil it up and add your hops and do what you want to them. I've just used, as I said, the little potter's jars for the 2 experimental Cherry Krieg and the Framboise Raspberry Beer. They came in the mail with some other acquisitions. I did get myself 500 grams, half pound of lactose milk sugar, because I want to try another one of those brain fart time, Wilco stout kits. And I've got some black malt, chocolate malt, roast malt, blah 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 blah. Probably another one of them tins or 2 cans of Wilco stout, and this, maybe some grains, maybe some oats, make an oatmeal stout, cream oatmeal stout. So yeah, I bought the lactose for, I was doing a milk stout or something similar, cream ale. I also bought myself a hydrometer, but this is a spirit one. It's not for sugar based, this is for pear spirits. So I do plan on doing a wash, an alcohol wash. I'll do myself some mixed spirits at some stage. While I was on the site, I see this dapper little chappie. Comes in its own condom. A 2-foot long spoon, which I thought would be handy for mashing in, and with the old big stir pot, brew pot, plenty of room there. And that was only, it was less than £8, so I looked on the internet and they were, I think these are from California, and the website that sells them, I think they're about 10, just under 11 quid sterling. At the time they posted them from the US, it was about $46 postage. But yeah, they do them in the UK, obviously considerably cheaper. It was only £5 postage for the whole lot. So yeah, we've got ourselves a nice big spoon. Got the table, just got to sort out my new gas pipe to go to my burner and the propane tank outside, and swing those tables around and get them at the same height. And I think to brew in there I'll probably have to move the little shelving unit out because there's just not enough room, unless I can whack that other shed up. And I've got to order some base malt to do the spring smash off challenge, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. Got a few ideas, but not sure on malt yet, whether I'll do lager malt, pilsner malt, Marisota, Golden Promise. Depends on what's easily available really, which is usually Marisota, but you can get hold of the other power malts as well. hops I haven't decided on yet. I've got a few. I might do 2 mashes and do one with my wild homegrown hops, whatever they are, the unknown ones. The purpose being, it might help me identify what they are. Obviously I've put my hand up to do a beer review on however many beers we get through. Obviously me and Ben did do the Brew 2 Beer Festival just over under a year ago, a while back anyway, so we sort of hit videos up 1 a day for 7 days on that, so it's not entirely alien to us to do that. So yeah, I thought that would be a handy little experiment, because obviously that might help me, if I know what all you guys are doing hop wise, it might help me nail down what variety of hop it is without having to do 30 different smash offs of myself. Sneaky bit of planning there. But yeah, we've got another one up. What's this one? Cascade. Another one to go in the freezer. But that's it, guys. That is it. I'm done. I'm pooped anyway. I've got to go to work tomorrow and do a real day's work. It's a blow. Right, that's it then. Is you guys updated for another week? Brews are on. Next week, a boring bottling video. No, not really. That's it, guys. I will bid you au revoir, arrivederci, and fuck off. Cheers.